So we know toilet paper, Lysol wipes, but pets have also been in high demand during COVID-19 as more people seek to add a four-legged friend to their family to ease the loneliness and tension of long periods of time at home. Unfortunately, that also means there has been an increase in pet scams. Can't believe we have to talk about this, but Coleman Schwartz with the Better Business Bureau is here to remind us to use extreme caution when shopping for a pet and to give us some tips to find the right furry friend for your forever home. Good morning, Coleman.
Morning, Cynthia. How are you?
We're doing good because we haven't seen any pet scams here. I'll only tell you, they'd hear a word or two from me. How bad does the problem seem to be?
Well, because we haven't seen it here doesn't mean it's not happening. And unfortunately, it is happening a lot as, like you said, folks are trying to cope with quarantine and isolation through the last, 8-10 months. BBB Scam Tracker has actually seen a 5 times increase in the amount of pet scams, people being defrauded out of money when they think they're buying a pet online, and it's costing folks upwards of $3 million. Now, that is a lot of money when it comes to scams. So upwards of $3 million and a 5 times increase in the number of scams that we are seeing involving buying pets from an online seller.
Yeah, so how exactly does this scam work? I mean, the more we know, the more we can avoid it, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty simple. Because folks are not really getting out, haven't been getting out, and more things are done online, right? We're just shopping online more, and that involves our little furry friends shopping online. So you go online, you find folks are saying, hey, I've got dogs for sale, I've got cats for sale, or whatever pet you might want. You give them the money, and what do they send you? They send you the wrong animal, no animal at all, unfortunately a sick animal. They're defrauding you out of money. You think you're getting one thing, but you're getting another, and it's actually pretty simple for them to do this. They're simply putting up a photo that maybe they find on the internet and saying, look at this dog, it can be yours, when in reality they're selling something completely different. So if you don't do your homework on what you're buying, like anything else, once you get the product, I use that term loosely, the product, the pet, shipped to you and there's no records, it's in bad health, or it's not the type of breed of dog or cat or whatever that you bought, you've just lost your money. And unfortunately, there are people that will prey on folks wanting a pet.
It seems like a lot of people kind of have their guard down right now just because, you know, everybody's desperate for whether it's money or just some comfort right now. So let's talk about how to prevent this, how to avoid it. First of all, if you see this picture, that dog's not for sale, that is my dog. But we've got your tips on there. Coleman, walk us through it.
But you make a great point there. How easy was it for you to just put that picture on there and say, this dog is for sale, and you could be selling me a piece of paper for all I know. So the first thing you want to do is you want to visually see the dog or the cat or the pet. Use the technology we have. We're talking right now via technology. Get on a Skype call, get on a Zoom call. Make the seller show you the animal, show you the paperwork, show you if they're microchipped, the ID numbers. Make them show you exactly what you are buying. That way you can visually identify the animal and you know exactly what you are getting. If I put a picture of a dachshund up and on the Zoom call it's a Rottweiler, we got a problem. So make sure that they visually identify what animal we're doing. Second thing, do a little price shopping. Go online, figure out, okay, if I'm buying a dachshund, what is the average price for a dachshund that I think I should be spending? If the price is way high or way low, that is a serious red flag. And then finally, Cynthia, consider adopting. We got plenty of great local shelters here in the area. Go adopt a pet. You could probably do it safely and see them in person, if not via Zoom call or Skype call. And you're much more likely to get a better financial deal out of it and a reasonable expectation that the pet is in good health, has all its proper paperwork, microchipping, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So those are some things you want to do. Don't just say, oh, look, they've got a picture of a cute dog. I want it. Here's my money.
This is not the checkout at Target. You can't be impulse buying an animal. No,
yeah, and this is one of the things that if you impulse buy, it's really problematic, because if you get a sick pet or the wrong pet or whatnot, there's not exactly a return policy.
Yeah, it can be traumatic. Coleman, thank you so much for that advice.